Have you ever felt like life is slipping through your hands because fear keeps you stuck in the same place? Imagine what you could achieve if you embraced the risks that scare you most, whether it's prioritizing your well-being, opening your heart in relationships, chasing a bold career change, or finally pursuing a lifelong dream. In this video, we'll uncover 15 risks you need to take to overcome fear, step out of your comfort zone, and unlock growth, fulfillment, and success. These aren't reckless moves, they're intentional steps that can transform your life. So, if you're ready to stop holding back and start building the future you deserve, stay with me. This could be the moment everything changes. The transformative power of risks. When we think about success stories, one common thread emerges: the willingness to take risks. Behind every great achievement lies a moment of uncertainty, a leap of faith, or a decision that could have gone either way. But here's the truth: progress doesn't come from staying comfortable. It comes from stepping into the unknown. Risk-taking is often misunderstood. Many associate it with recklessness, but in reality, it's about calculated courage. It's about understanding that growth and fear often go hand in hand. Think about this: the first time you tried something new, learning to ride a bike, giving a speech, or even applying for a job, didn't it feel intimidating? Yet, the reward for pushing through that fear was growth, achievement, and a new level of confidence. The fear of failure is natural, but what if the real failure is never trying? Imagine the relationships left unexplored, the career moves avoided, or the personal dreams postponed because fear took the driver's seat. The risks we avoid today might become the regrets we carry tomorrow. This video is about changing that narrative. Over the next chapters, we'll delve into 15 risks that can redefine your life, divided into key areas that shape who you are: your personal well-being, relationships, career, self-development, and lifelong dreams. Each of these risks is a stepping stone to a better, more fulfilled you. You don't need to take them all at once, but as you listen, consider this: which risk could unlock the next chapter of your journey? Let's dive into the first category, personal risks, and see how taking control of your life starts from within. Personal risks. Every meaningful transformation begins within. Personal risks aren't about grand, outward gestures, they're about the quiet yet powerful decisions to prioritize your well-being, even when it's uncomfortable or inconvenient. These are the risks that require you to put yourself first, break harmful cycles, and confront parts of yourself that you might have avoided. One of the most impactful personal risks you can take is carving out time for yourself. In a world that glorifies busyness, pausing to reflect or rest often feels selfish. But here's the truth: you cannot pour from an empty cup. Prioritizing self-care, whether through therapy, meditation, or simply saying no to obligations that drain you, allows you to show up as the best version of yourself for others and for your goals. Another significant risk is addressing habits or behaviors that no longer serve you. This might mean seeking help for an unhealthy addiction, making the choice to exercise even when it's hard, or challenging the narrative that you're too old to start now. These decisions aren't easy. They require courage, persistence, and often vulnerability. But the reward? A healthier, more empowered version of you. Imagine someone who decides to confront a fear of failure by taking up a challenging hobby, maybe running their first marathon. At first, the process feels daunting. There's discomfort, self-doubt, and the temptation to quit. But as the days go by, small wins accumulate. Each step builds resilience, self-confidence, and a sense of accomplishment. That's the power of taking personal risks. They unlock a strength you didn't know you had. By investing in yourself and daring to change, you set the foundation for every other risk you'll encounter. Personal risks are the building blocks of transformation. Now that we've explored how to take control of your inner world, let's look outward, towards the connections that shape your life. Risks in relationships. The most meaningful connections in our lives often require us to take risks. Whether it's with a partner, a friend, or even family, building genuine relationships means stepping into vulnerability and honesty. These risks can feel intimidating, but they're essential for fostering trust, intimacy, and emotional growth. One of the most transformative relationship risks is speaking your truth. How many times have you avoided sharing your feelings, fearing rejection, conflict, or judgment? While staying silent may feel safer in the moment, it often leads to resentment or distance over time. By having those honest, heartfelt conversations, you not only express your needs, but also give the other person an opportunity to truly know you. Another key risk is opening yourself up after being hurt. It's natural to build walls after a painful experience, but those walls can also keep love and connection out. Imagine taking the leap to trust again. Yes, there's uncertainty, but there's also the possibility of building something beautiful and lasting. Relationships also thrive on effort, which means risking discomfort for the sake of growth. For example, apologizing when you've been wrong, forgiving when someone else has, or choosing to compromise when it matters. These moments, though vulnerable, strengthen the bond and show commitment. Picture a couple going through a rough patch. Instead of avoiding the hard conversations, they decide to confront their issues head-on. It's awkward and emotional at first, but over time, this risk creates deeper understanding and respect. Relationships aren't about perfection, they're about choosing to show up, even when it's hard. By embracing these risks, you'll find that the rewards far outweigh the initial fear. Stronger connections, mutual respect, and deeper love await on the other side. Now, let's explore how taking risks in your career can open doors you never thought possible. Risks in your career. When it comes to your career, risks can feel especially daunting. After all, they often involve your livelihood, your sense of stability, and your long-term goals. But here's the truth: no career grows without some level of uncertainty. The bold decisions you make today can lead to the most rewarding opportunities of your life. One of the biggest risks is walking away from something stable to pursue something meaningful. Imagine leaving a secure, well-paying job to follow a passion that's calling you, a career change, starting a business, or turning a side hustle into your main focus. It's scary, yes. But staying in a job that drains your energy or fails to align with your values can stifle your growth in the long run. Another vital career risk is putting yourself out there in ways that stretch your comfort zone. Applying for a role you feel underqualified for, taking on a challenging project, or asking for that long overdue promotion are all moves that can feel intimidating. Yet, these risks are often what propel people to the next level. Growth comes from saying yes to opportunities that demand more than you think you're capable of. Education is another area where risk-taking pays off. Maybe it's enrolling in a course that's unrelated to your current field or dedicating time to learning a skill that feels foreign. These choices might seem disconnected from your immediate goals, but they can open doors you didn't even know existed. Let's consider the story of an entrepreneur who started their journey in a corporate environment. They spent years working their way up, but deep down, they dreamed of running their own business. The decision to leave their stable job wasn't easy, and the early days were filled with uncertainty. But by risking financial security, they discovered their true purpose and built something far more fulfilling. Your career is a reflection of the risks you're willing to take. Whether it's stepping away from security, embracing new challenges, or investing in your future self, these choices define your professional growth. Now, let's turn inward again and explore how personal development risks can transform not just your career, but your entire outlook on life. Risks in personal development. Personal development risks are often the most intimidating because they challenge deeply held beliefs about who you are and what you're capable of. Yet, these are the risks that open your mind, build resilience, and unlock untapped potential. Taking risks in self-development is about daring to step into new experiences and embracing the discomfort of growth. One of the most powerful risks is saying yes to opportunities that scare you. It might be volunteering for a public speaking event, joining a networking group where you don't know anyone, or traveling to an unfamiliar place. These choices might feel overwhelming at first, but they offer unmatched opportunities to learn, adapt, and grow. Another essential risk in personal development is facing your fears head-on. Whether it's overcoming the fear of failure, rejection, or judgment, acknowledging these barriers and taking steps to confront them is life-changing. For example, starting a side project you've been dreaming about but hesitating to launch because it might not work is an act of courage. Even if the outcome isn't perfect, the process itself builds confidence and resilience. Lifelong learning is another area where risk-taking plays a major role. Imagine investing time and energy into a course, skill, or area that feels completely outside your expertise. The initial stages may feel humbling, you might make mistakes or feel out of place. But over time, you'll gain not only knowledge but also the confidence that comes from mastering something new. For instance, consider someone who decides to learn a second language as an adult. At first, the experience is riddled with self-doubt and awkward conversations. But each small win, like holding a basic conversation or understanding a native speaker, becomes a testament to the power of persistence and risk-taking. Personal development risks are about betting on yourself. They require patience and bravery, but they offer unparalleled rewards, a stronger, more capable, and more confident version of you. As you continue growing internally, it's time to look at the dreams you've always wanted to pursue and the risks required to make them a reality. Risks in dreams and life projects. Dreams and life projects are the heart of what makes life meaningful. They're often deeply personal, tied to your passions, values, and aspirations. But pursuing them requires significant risk, financial, emotional, and sometimes even social. Still, these are the risks that lead to the most fulfilling and life-defining moments. One of the biggest risks in this category is daring to invest in your dreams. Whether it's starting a business, writing a book, or moving to a new city to chase an opportunity, these choices often come with no guarantees. You may fail, face criticism, or find that the path is harder than expected. Yet, the courage to pursue what truly matters to you can lead to rewards beyond measure, whether that's success, personal growth, or simply knowing you tried. Another critical risk is dedicating time to your passions, especially when it feels impractical. For example, starting a side hustle or devoting weekends to an art form you love might seem indulgent at first. But these investments in your creativity and ambition often plant seeds for long-term fulfillment and even unexpected success. Think about those who have turned passion projects into thriving careers. J.K. Rowling wrote Harry Potter while facing financial hardship, taking the risk of pouring her energy into a story she believed in. Elon Musk risked the financial stability he gained from PayPal to pursue Tesla and SpaceX. These examples highlight one truth: dreams often demand risk to become reality. Finally, pursuing life projects can mean facing societal expectations or criticism. Starting a family, choosing an unconventional career, or even retiring early to travel the world can draw doubt from others. But these decisions are about living a life true to yourself, not the expectations of others. Chasing your dreams requires embracing the uncertainty of the journey. It's not always easy, but it's always worth it. Now that we've explored risks across every major area of life, let's wrap things up with a reflection on how these choices define your growth and legacy. By now, you've seen how risks can transform every area of your life, from the personal choices that build your foundation to the leaps of faith in your relationships, career, and lifelong dreams. Each risk comes with uncertainty, but they also hold the promise of incredible growth and fulfillment. So, let me ask you, what's the one risk you've been avoiding? What's stopping you from taking that leap? Remember, the risks you shy away from today might become your greatest regrets tomorrow. But the risks you embrace? They could open doors to opportunities you never imagined possible. Taking risks doesn't mean being reckless, it means moving forward despite fear and trusting in your ability to adapt and grow. Even when things don't go as planned, every step outside your comfort zone teaches you something invaluable about your resilience and strength. If this video resonated with you, don't keep these insights to yourself. Give this video a like, it shows us that this content is helping you. Leave a comment to share what risk you're ready to take, I'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to subscribe and share this video with a friend who needs a little motivation to take their next big step. And if you're ready to keep growing, watch our next video. It's designed to build on what you've learned here and add even more value to your journey. See you there.